The man who couldn't save. He spent what he made, or he gave it away. Tried to save money, and would for a day. Started a bank account, time and again. Got 100 or so for a nest egg. And then, some fellow that needed it more than he did, who was down on his luck with a sick wife or kid, came along, and he wasted no time till he went and drew out the coin that for saving was meant. They say he died poor, and I guess that is so. To pile up a fortune, he hadn't a show. He worked all the time at good money he made, was known as an excellent man at his trade. But he saw too much, heard too much, felt too much here to save anything by the end of the year. And the shabbiest wreck the Lord ever let live could get money from him if he had it to give. I've seen him slip dimes to the bums on the street, who told him they hungered for something to eat, and though I remarked they were going for drink, he'd say, "Maybe so, but I'd just hate to think that fellow was hungry, and I'd passed him by. I'd rather be fooled 20 times by a lie than wonder if one of them I wouldn't feed had told me the truth and was really in need. Never stinted his family out of a thing. They had everything that his money could bring. Said he'd rather be broke and just know they were glad than rich with them pining and wishing they had some of the pleasures his money would buy. Said he never could look a bank book in the eye if he knew that it had grown on the pleasures and joys that he'd robbed from his wife and his girls and his boys. Queer sort of emotion he had, I confess, yet many a rich man on earth is mourned less. All who had known him came back to his side to honor his name on the day that he died. And didn't leave much in the bank, it is true, but did leave a fortune in people who knew the big heart of him, and I'm willing to swear that today he is one of the richest up there. And certainly some of that you can relate to what Muhammad did. Muhammad, as part of his stipend for those 43 expeditions, well, except the one where they did something that cost them rather than they benefited. Well, I mean, the person who overshot their orders. But no matter what was acquired, they, Muhammad provided for his family's needs, but was rather charitable. To the point where, they had their needs, but not much else. If they had coinage laying around and stuff like this, and also to think about not being overly suspicious. It's like if you don't know that they're going to misuse your money, that's sort of on them. And stories were told about, like the guy who had gave money. One guy gave money to a prostitute. One guy gave money to a rich guy. Another guy, I don't know, gave money to a drunk or something. I don't remember exactly how it went, but basically, it turned out that the person who did this, it actually prevented some vice from happening. The prostitute didn't need to prostitute because already got the money. The rich man wasn't tempted because he lost some business opportunity, and because he ended up blindly getting charity per se. He felt contented or something. But it's what you intend, and if you don't know that it's going towards whatever, there's more to that, all that than that. But